This is the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. Just ahead, some amazing high school football games. The Tesoro Titans looking to snap the Corona Del Mar Sea Kings' 30-game winning streak. But we begin with a little backyard battle. The El Toro Chargers and the Trabuco Hills Mustangs. You like offense? We've got some highlights for you. Trabuco Hills started 0-2. Now 2-2 on the season. First quarter, no score. El Toro has their defense dialed in. Hunter Wallace, the sack. But Trabuco putting up the only points of the quarter. Quarterback Jimmy Jacobs finds Brendan Schooler inside the 5. And that leads to this 34-yard Blake Cuzzapoli field goal, 3-0 Trabuco Hills. Second quarter, Trabuco Hills defense comes up big. El Toro quarterback Trey Tinsley is picked off by Brendan Schooler. Great leap and grab, and he's off 95 yards. And the Mustangs in control in the first half. 10-0 lead in the second quarter. Then special teams joins the party. On the El Toro field goal attempt, Noah Thompson the block to keep it 10-0 Trabuco Hills. El Toro finally finds the end zone. Tinsley. Perfect strike to Taylor Dodds in the back of the end zone. El Toro down 10-7 on the 22-yard touchdown. Trabuco Hills looking to answer. Play action. Jimmy Jacobs down inside the 35-yard line to Jake Breland. They turn it into 3 with 1.3 seconds left in the half. Cuzzapoli, 23-yard field goal. And Trabuco Hills leads at 13-7 at the half. Great entertainment at the half. Great entertainment in the second half. Third quarter, more trouble for Tinsley and the Chargers. Kevin McKinney steps in front of the pass, and he is off. Great blocking right there. And McKinney scores to put the Mustangs up 20-7. El Toro would trail 20-14 now in the third when Jacobs hits his man, Jake Breland, from 40 yards out to make it a 27-14 Trabuco Hills lead. The Sheriff said touchdown. Fourth quarter, Trabuco Hills looking to put the game away. Jacobs play action, plenty of time. Watch the juggle and fight for the ball. Touchdown, Trabuco Hills, 23 yards to Schooler. 2-point failed, which was huge, 33-14 Mustangs. But there is a reason they are called the Chargers. Here they come with just 10 minutes to play. Tinsley to Colin Kentros, 75 yards, 2-point attempt failed. El Toro down 33-20. Then Tinsley again, moving around, creating time and launching to Caleb Fossum. 65 yards. And the score. El Toro trails 33-27. Trabuco Hills trying to run down more clock. Jacobs just throws it up for grabs. Not a good idea. It's picked off by Joshua Sanchez with less than a minute to go. And the comeback is about to be completed. Tinsley to Dodds. 58 yards. Dodds is off for the score. And El Toro leads for the first time 34-33. Can Trabuco Hills pull out a miracle? Jacobs going for it for the win as time runs out, but Danny No says no. Picks it off, and the El Toro Chargers celebrate a 20-point unanswered fourth quarter. What a high school football game as they celebrate the 1-point come-from-behind win.
Yeah, the first half was a half that I'd like to forget if I can, but I'm not going to be able to until we go watch film and figure out what we were doing wrong and just get better. But it seemed like everything we were trying to do, we just continue to shoot ourselves in the foot, whether it be a bad snap or, an errant throw or just their guys making a play. I felt like, gosh, man, the football gods were looking down upon us and they weren't giving us any love. I'll tell you one thing that was consistent all night was our defense. Our defense did a fantastic job. Mike Merrill, our defensive coordinator, put together a great game plan. And if it wasn't for our defense, we would not have any chance there at the end to even have a hope of coming back and beating a good Trabuco Hills team. So that was the one thing that was consistent. But, at the end, it's just about players making plays. Our guys, you put the ball in Trey Tinsley's hand, throw it to a bunch of good wide receivers, and good things happen. I think it says a lot about our character, and I think it says a ton about our leadership. We talk in the classroom and we talk on the field about adversity and how football is going to give give you a lot of adversity like life. And sometimes adversity is not a bad thing. It can help you grow. It can help you overcome great odds. And that's what we saw tonight. So when we were dealt with a tremendous amount of adversity and it looked like we were all but done there, we just keep our heads up and we continue to rely on each other as, the team, as brothers, to make plays and just, you got to play 48 minutes. And that's what we did tonight, and we needed all 48 to win.
Coaches, man, the coaches did an unbelievable job. The guys in the box and the defense, unbelievable job by the defense. Defense played their tails off, got turnovers. We sometimes spit it back up, but I mean, the defense just absolutely battled. I could not be more proud of our guys tonight. It was unbelievable.
Listen to these numbers. El Toro, a total of 706 yards of total offense, 98 plays ran in that game. There you see Trey Tinsley, 548 yards passing, 264 yards, and 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone. Trabuco Hills only able to rush for 53 total yards. They just couldn't run the clock out in that fourth quarter. And El Toro, with a giant comeback, they now are 4-1 on the season. Trabuco Hills now 2-3. Let's head to Tesoro High School. Top 10 matchups. Number 6 CDM and number 7 Tesoro. Corona Del Mar with 30 straight victories. First quarter, Tesoro takes a 7-0 lead on this Devon Modster quarterback leap. 7-0 Titans. Then it's Modster to Jake Smeltzer. 60 yards. So 2 CDM turnovers results in 2 Tesoro scores, and Titans lead at 14-0 after 1. Second quarter, CDM gets one back. Peter Bush from 4 yards out stumbles in. CDM down 14-7 at the half. Third quarter, Corona Del Mar using the big plays. Play action, Peter Bush finds Cole Collins. 80 yards to tie the score at 14. Still in the third, Modster on 3rd and 1 will keep it and take the long way home. 26 yards, 21-14 Tesoro after 3. Then fourth quarter, Corona Del Mar making the comeback with just over 4 minutes left, but a bad snap, and the ball is loose, picked up by Matt Boncristiani. He returns it 53 yards, and Tesoro stops the 30-game Corona Del Mar winning streak by winning at 28-14. 4 Corona Del Mar turnovers, 2 of them went for touchdowns. Tesoro led the entire game. Tesoro now 4-1. Corona Del Mar also now 4-1. We're going to step aside to take a break. When we come back, a top 5 girls volleyball match, and league play begins in boys water polo. Mission Viejo Sports Zone will roll on in just a moment.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
We are back. This is the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. A top 5, I'll call it a top 3 girls volleyball match. The number 1 Santa Margarita Eagles, the number 3 Aliso Niguel Wolverines. The Aliso Niguel Wolverines were number 1 in Orange County. Let's see how they do against the new number 1 Santa Margarita Eagles. Both teams tops in their divisions as well. Aliso Niguel rolling along, beating Jay Serra. Set number 1, close start. Eagles with the edge. Megan McClure the kill, 13-11. Santa Margarita back and forth battle. McKenna Ross serves. Aliso looking to tie it. Summer Cairns will come up with a big block right there, and it's 22-all. Lindsay Ruddens gives Aliso the lead for good in set 1. It is down just like that. 24-22 Aliso. Set point now. Nice digs. Plummer getting down and getting it up. And then the hit by Jackie Gadina of Santa Margarita just out. Aliso wins set 1, 25-22. Set 2, more back and forth action. Ashley Campbell serving up the ace for Santa Margarita. Eagles down 1. Then off the Jewel Hayes serve. Jewel Hayes will get involved in this play again. as she sets Catherine Plummer. She puts it down. Aliso would lead it 16-10. Aliso on a 9-1 run, displaying some defense. Watch the big block coming up by Kirsten Battle and Catherine Plummer. They team up for the roof. 20-11 Aliso. Set point for Aliso Nagel. Ashley Campbell to serve, and the Eagles into the net right there. And Aliso Nagel wins set 2, 25-16 to lead it 2-0. Santa Margarita and Katie Daly in a deep hole, needing to win 3 in a row. Set 3, Eagles again take an early lead. Devin Chang the serve. McKenna Ross hits it out. 6-3 Santa Margarita. Eagles would lead by 5, but a Rudden serve. Here comes the Wolverines. And those roof contractors at it again. Plummer and Battle, 15 all. And more roof work. This time, the 6'6" Plummer and Cairns. Aliso up by 3 off the Megan McClure hit there. Eagles not going away. Claire Archibald, the kill. They're still trailing by 3. Match point now. Lindsay Ruddens will get a couple of opportunities here. Santa Margarita trying to stay alive, though. But you can't give Lindsay Ruddens this many chances. Boom! She puts it down, and Aliso Nagel defeats #1 Santa Margarita Eagles in 3 sets. 25-22, 25-16, 25-20. Ruddens with 15 kills. Plummer with 10 kills and 18 assists, as the volleyball top 5 continues to change week by week as we get closer to league play. How about league play beginning in boys water polo? Capo Valley Cougars, #3 in Division III. Trabuco Hills, #8 in Division III. Matt Kubek, first-year head coach for Trabuco Hills. Steve Yancey, 14 years. First period, Trabuco Hills down 2-1 when Anthony Marin uses the floater to tie it at 2. Tied at 3 now when Trabuco Hills' Ethan Nickney will untie it right here, 4-3 Trabuco Hills. After a steal and fast break, Capo Valley's Trevor Adams gets the pass and the goal to tie it at 4. Then at the buzzer to end the first, Austin Seacrest, half the length of the pool, goal. Capo Valley, they lead at 6-4 after 1. Give them a yell. Second period, Capo up a goal. Anthony Celestino in goal for Capo Valley, playing some solid defense, keeping it a 6-5 lead. Capo takes a 3-goal lead in the second. Jake Rendina up close and personal. 9-6 Capo at the half. Good crowd on hand for this league opener between these two top teams. Third period, Capo Valley keeps that 3-goal advantage. Max Gonter, the long shot. 12-9 Capo after 3. Final period, Capo senior Jake Rendina makes it 13-9. Moments later, Rendina again. And Capo leads it for 3 periods and goes on to win 15-10. Seacrest and Rendina, 5 goals each. Sam Baber with 6 for Trabuco Hills. Capo Valley now 1-0 in league. Trabuco Hills starts league play at 0-1. Laguna Beach, #1 in Division III, I should mention, and Aliso Nagel, #5 in Division III, and Aliso, Capo Valley, and Trabuco Hills all in the same league, so that is going to be a very tough league as the season goes along. That's going to do it for us here on the Mission Viejo Sports Zone. MissionViejoLife.org. You can dial us up on that and watch all the episodes. I'm Gordon Spencer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.